I'm Max Hurd and I'm a creative consultant.
I am Benedict Foley and I'm a designer and frame maker.
That's Vronsky, he's a colossal pain in the arse. The colour was kind of the starting point for the collaboration. When I bought the house, I knew I wanted to do something completely different. So I knew that I wanted to do something bold. I also have this amazing painting in the hallway, which has been in my family since we lived in Brazil. And we worked really closely together on the colours and how, and we dived into sort of my past and my kind of inspirations and things that I love and my personality, and we kind of came up with this as a result.
Yeah, I think the important part of my design process is always finding a story, because you need that sort of logic running through a house. I mean, one of the things that was really exciting about working with you was the fact that you were excited about the idea of having something that was quite, possibly quite wild even.
Been a big fan of Dale's work for ages, and when I saw the harvest sample, it was a kind of real eureka moment because the colours in it were exactly the colour palette of the house.
It's really important when you come in to almost give people a sort of entree to what else is going to happen. You don't want to overwhelm people immediately, but you do want to give them a sort of prescient sense of what's going to come.
What's amazing about that pattern as well is that it carries you up. It carries you. It tells the story. The movement, and it continues the story upstairs. And actually, the energy in the upstairs of the house is slightly different from the downstairs. I would say it's more playful upstairs than it is down here. And the pattern upstairs becomes more playful as you go up, and as it leads into our bedrooms. Pretty but pointless.
Yeah.
So I like things that are beautiful but serve absolutely zero purpose, a bit like my cat. I do like things that don't serve a purpose. I think that anything that kind of is a bit silly and a bit funny and just very pretty, I love. I also like anything that tells a story. As Benedict said, we're both, through our work, we're both storytellers. And I like objects that that's why I like antiques, things that have obviously lived and have had a past life, and have something to say rather than just something.
Story.
Yeah, a story. I think this house is all about a story. I love telling stories. I love hearing stories. I like showcasing stories, and that goes for interiors as well.
Joyfulness and amusement and beauty are arguably utilities, because I want to go into a room and know that somebody has a sense of humour. I want to see that they laugh. I want to see that their house is filled with joy, and that for me is a real practical point that I want to reach. So even if something seems totally possibly purposeless, if it makes you smile, for me that is a highly practical purpose.
Home is somewhere where you feel safe and you feel happy, and I definitely feel safe and happy here.